Good, happy Sunday evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this Sunday evening edition of Good Evening, New Hampshire, where we have a little bit of everything for you in this program. So, let's begin. First up, we're going to begin with your local news. Man sought in armed robbery of Manchester gas station. Let's take a listen to that video. Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to my evening news report right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. Man caught in armed robbery of Manchester gas station. Take a look at this photo here. Police are looking for the man seen in this surveillance image. Police in Manchester are looking for a man who they say robbed a gas station at gunpoint Sunday morning. The robbery was reported about 7:15 a.m. at the Mobile at 210 Eddy Road, Manchester police said in a press release. The man pointed a gun at the counter and made off with an undisclosed amount of cash, police said. A police canine searched for the man but was unable to find him. Police said the man is white and was wearing a black hoodie, sweatshirt, a baseball cap, dark pants, and blue rubber gloves. Anyone with information is asked to call Manchester Police at 603-624-4040. And that is it for my evening news report right here on the Riley King Network. Have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you back here tomorrow with more news report. Good night and bye, everyone. Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And we're going to switch gears now. Let's go into national news. Will upcoming Democratic debate be canceled because of strike? Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
Now we turn to the Democratic candidates out stumping this weekend, taking part in a forum as questions are raised this morning about whether their next debate could be canceled. Our Rachel Scott picks up that part of the story from Pittsburgh.
This morning, turmoil and uncertainty looming over the next Democratic debate.
I don't believe we should cross that picket line.
The debate's location, now a rallying point for frustrated union members fighting for better wages and health care benefits. And every candidate who qualified is threatening to boycott.
I think it's a terrible look for the Democratic Party to have a debate and that runs afoul of union work rules.
California labor union Unite Here 11 sending this letter to the Democratic candidates, outlining their plans to picket on the campus of Loyola Marymount University. The union, which represents 150 cashiers, cooks, and dishwashers, is entangled in a labor dispute with Sodexo, a company contracted to handle food services for the university. Just 4 days out, the DNC is now trying to find a way to move forward as planned, releasing a statement saying, while LMU is not party to the negotiations, we are working with all stakeholders to find an acceptable resolution that meets their needs and is consistent with our values.
Having these debates is critical for Americans to see the differences between candidates.
Only 7 of the 15 Democratic candidates have qualified for Thursday's matchup, and now there are growing calls to lower the thresholds for the next round of debates in early 2020. Senator Cory Booker's campaign leading the effort after he failed to make the stage, sending this letter to the DNC with the request, signed by 9 candidates, including the early frontrunners.
Narrowing it too soon means we're not going to hear from everyone, and I'm sorry to see that.
And that letter argues that the current thresholds have prematurely narrowed the diverse field. Well, the DNC is pushing back and putting its foot down. It says it will not change its debate criteria for any single candidate, even arguing the current qualifications are already extremely low. Eva?
All right, Rachel Scott for us.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And we're going to switch gears now. Let's go into weather. In weather, round of snow on Tuesday. Let's take a listen to that video from meteorologist Eric Reglar.
We're back celebrating the holidays.
And our new Volvo showrooms in Nashua, Concord, and Meredith.
Right now at Lovering Volvo, your first payment is on us, in addition to saving up to $14,000 off select 2019 models.
Call or visit us today.
Thanks for clicking on WMUR.com. I'm meteorologist Eric Weglars. It's been a fairly nice day. We've had a lot of sunshine, a few snow showers, though, towards the north. And our flooding situation is gradually improving on the Suncook River in North Chichester. The river is actually crested a lot lower than previously modeled, so that's great news there. The floodwaters will recede sometime this evening. The other note, the change in the forecast has been the winds have been a lot gustier across much of New Hampshire, so the wind advisory to that end will continue until 1 o'clock tomorrow morning for all of New Hampshire, shaded in tan. And you'll notice the winds are still blustery between, say, 20 and even as high as 37 miles per hour. So those will continue over the next couple of hours. You notice the snow showers as well continuing, mainly across the spines of the whites and the greens. But again, a few steadier snow showers still forming downrange of the whites in places like North Conway and Chatham. The wider picture shows you that, again, with the northwesterly flow here, a lot of this moisture is coming off of Lakes Erie and Ontario, and that's trickling into parts of the region. So once the wind shuts off, the snow showers go away tonight. A lot of sunshine tomorrow. And we are tracking a round of snow on Tuesday. There are some changes to that forecast that we'll touch on in a moment here. So again, notice as the wind dies down tonight, the blues in the map go away. And first thing tomorrow morning features a ton of sunshine, temperatures in the teens and the 20s. And I do think we'll hold on to mainly sunny skies as we go through the afternoon, maybe a hint or two of clouds across far southern New Hampshire, but that's about it. Now, as we get into Tuesday, a warm front will actually creep in from the south, so we're expecting a wave of snow to form along this frontal boundary early Tuesday morning for the morning commute. Continue through, say, Tuesday midday, where the blues are a little steadier on the map there. You see the darker shades from Laconia point south, and then as we go towards the evening commute, the snow tapers down to just light snow showers and even flurries as we head towards, say, 5 or 6 o'clock. So the change has been to pull back this purple shade in the map below Concord and to about Portsmouth. That's 4 to 6 inches of snow over a good 12 to, say, 16-hour period. So with that in mind, the impact is now lesser than what it was before. It still looks to be a little bit of a wetter snow, but this is not a blockbuster event. In fact, this is a minor event, and it will remain that way, I think, for those who do see any snowfall. Only a dusting to as much as 2 inches for Plymouth through Laconia. So you get the idea, a sharper cutoff the further north you head. Tonight, again, clear, cold, temperatures in the teens and the 20s. The winds will slacken. And for tomorrow, we're back up into the upper 20s and lower 30s. The 7-day forecast, there is the round of snow on Tuesday. Once that clears, we're back to sunshine on Wednesday. Thursday, the alert icon is on for arguably the coldest air we've seen this season. Temperatures will struggle to reach the upper teens in southern New Hampshire, and you factor in a blustery northwest wind. We're talking about wind chills in the morning coming close to 25 below in some spots, in the afternoon ranging between 8 and 20 below. So dangerous wind chills. Still cold on Friday, but not as bad as Thursday. And then we do warm up back into the 30s for the weekend. A lot of sunshine with a few more clouds mixing in on Sunday.
Okay, and that's your weather forecast from meteorologist Eric Weglar. And we're going to switch gears now. Let's go into sports.
Good, happy Sunday evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to Sports with Riley King. Let's begin. The New England Patriots, they had a game earlier today, and let's take a look at the final score of the game. And here is the look at the final score of the New England Patriots game today. New England Patriots 34 versus Cincinnati Bengals 13. The New England Patriots won the game today. Congratulations, New England Patriots. And the next game is Saturday, December 21st at 4:30 p.m. against the Bills. Let's go Patriots. Good job today. Working press, mic filling, waiting for next stop. Shop, shoe to drop. Chatter around price and bets continues, but no move as yet. And that is it for this Sunday evening edition of Sports with Riley King. I hope you all enjoyed watching this Sunday evening edition of Sports with Riley King. Have a great rest of your Sunday evening. I'll see you back here tomorrow for another edition of Sports with Riley King. Good night and bye, everyone.
Okay, and there you go. And switching gears now, let's go into New Hampshire live. And let's see what's happening on your event calendar for this evening. Pet photo night with Santa, 7:30 p.m. at the Burlington Mall. North Conway named one of the best ski towns in U.S. And take a look at this. As you know, today was game day, 900 degrees. Have salted caramel wings. Yummy, looks so yummy. And also, they have good pizza there as well. If you've never been to 900 degrees, I encourage all of you to go to 900 degrees. You will love it. Those chicken wings look yummy. I love chicken wings. I would love to try some right now. And we're going to switch gears now. Let's go into entertainment news. Reese Witherspoon talks humbling Golden Globe nomination. Let's take a listen to that video from Entertainment Tonight.
I was just overhearing a little bit, and I heard you use the word culture shift. And I've heard other people use that when they're talking about you and kind of what you've been doing in this business. What does getting the Sherry Lansing Leadership Award mean to you?
I mean, it is beyond the biggest honor. I was really humbled when when Meredith called me and said that they want to give you this award. I didn't even know what to say. I you know, just to be part of the legacy of this woman who broke through so many barriers, ran a studio, produced so many amazing movies, and did so much for our industry in so many ways, is really just so humbling, you know, and to be here. I watched everybody's speech, Shonda's speech, I watched Tina Fey's speech, just everybody, and it's really, it's nerve-wracking and scary to be up in front of that huge group of people, but I'm enormously honored.
Is it more soothing to have your family in the crowd watching, or is okay, good?
Okay, I was like, you guys, you got to show up for me, because I'm really nervous. And I look out there, and it makes me feel grounded. They're my roots.
See you guys all together often.
Yeah, they're so sweet, and it means a lot to me that they're there. They just always support me, and I'm really lucky to have a great family. I don't think I could do what I do if I didn't have the support that I had at home.
You also have a great tribe of women, you know, in this business that really ride for you and support for you. And then at the Golden Globe nominations, we see all you guys nominated together, you and Jennifer together and Nicole, all in the same category.
Yeah, I mean, it was just an incredible day to get that call and to see the acknowledgement of Jen and Nicole and Meryl and Laura Dern, and it just goes on and on, but it's really humbling to be part of these huge, incredibly impressive groups of people, and I'm just happy to be part of the team.
We stalked your Instagram a little bit, and so you posted, "I just want Laura Dern to be proud of me."
What was that? Well, Netflix just changed their bio too. I just want Laura Dern to be proud of me, and I think it's a mood. I think it's the new. It's goals for 2020.
And finally, can you say Reese Witherspoon 5 times?
I can't. You know, and it's so funny because my name is hard to say anyway, but if you say any version of it, it gets really confusing. Every talk show I'm on, they're like, Reese Witherspoon. I get it. I feel it. I know.
Okay, and there you go on that deal and that report. Very cool indeed. And also, as you know, Star Wars opens up on Friday. Countdown to Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker. Let's take a listen to that video from GMA Pop News.
Time for Pop News. Janae's back. Cementing the fact that you can wear white after Labor Day.
Thank you. Winter whites.
Yeah.
Winter whites. I appreciate that, Dan Ayers, and your fashion sense. Okay, counting down to the premiere of Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker. It hits theaters Friday. We can't wait, can we, guys?
Yeah, I'm excited.
I can't sleep
You're
at night.
faking it. We're excited.
Yeah. No, they generally are.
We're excited.
Eva's like, ugh. Okay, there's sure to be some early space battles, but back here on Earth, Porsche teamed up with Lucasfilm to create a fantasy spaceship based on the Taycan EV. It's not featured in the film, but a 5-foot scale model will be presented at the film's LA premiere. Yeah, but can it outrun Imperial spaceships? And this is your last chance to bid on the opportunity to attend the London premiere of the movie and meet Anthony Daniels, the actor who plays C-3PO. The top bid's about $2,600. But keep in mind, of course, the plane ticket across the pond. Proceeds go to charity. I know when we talked about this earlier, Whit was like, ooh.
Yeah, so if I had C-3PO, Boba Fett, and Jabba the Hutt lined up, could you pick out who was who?
What? Okay, the next story is... Wait, Baby Yoda got that one.
Even just blacked out.
All right, as we count down to the... YouTube is sharing its list of the...
Okay, and there you go. And we want to hear from you. Let us know who is ready to see the new Star Wars come out. Comment below and let us know. We want to hear from you. And that does it for this Sunday night edition of Good Evening New Hampshire. I hope you all enjoyed watching. Have a wonderful Sunday night, everyone. I'll see you back here tomorrow night for another edition of Good Evening New Hampshire. Good night and bye, everyone.